All right, everybody. Welcome to night 3 of Scramble Action. My name is Temple. I'll be your host this evening of what was going to be a doubleheader, but unfortunately we had to reschedule the second race, but no big deal. We still got some race action for you tonight. Joining us on comms tonight, Sarah and Derek. How's it going, comms?
Doing excellent. How about yourself?
Doing all right. I'm going to kick this thing off. If y'all want to take it away.
That sounds good.
Let's go.
Welcome in, everybody. Today we have a 4 Sanctuary Gygas finish plus the 2 alternate finishes, which would be 4 Sanctuaries and Gygas, 5 Sanctuaries and Magicant, or 6 Sanctuaries and you finish the game and run right there. There are a couple of other flags. Did you want to explain those there, Sarah?
Yeah, so it's max item level 50, so that cuts off the really busted endgame stuff, but any item that you find in a box or from an NPC is going to be unscaled, so just a completely random level. So you can find some really good stuff early.
Last couple seeds, we've been seeing heavy bazookas, and they're tripping over regular bazookas.
Yeah,
that is
big league
exciting.
bats.
It looks like they're getting ready to start here any second. There's some time for
there we
going.
go.
This is going to be an ONET start, so there looks like JSR is going to do a Tracy strat, and
So
Arn is
split already.
There you go. Counter PSI unit. Don't know its validity, but that's
Yeah.
just me.
It sells.
There you
It's
go.
a good start.
3 is an excellent start. That will enable them to do at least one child check and get an extra party member, be it any of the kids, Flying Man, which is ever a popular one, or a teddy bear. We hope to see a kid and not the other 2 options, but you can't go wrong with either of them.
Well, Flying Man's pretty great at this point in the seed.
What was it? The run a couple nights ago, there was a couple of Flying Men that showed up, and it was pretty hype.
Yeah, he hits hard.
Oh, yeah. He does, in fact, lift. As we're going into Lyre Aggregate's house, this will be another warp check, not so much of an item. Or it'll be a PK power such as Starstorm for a later character Pooh. Early Flying Man is absurd. You are absolutely there, right there, Mad Cat.
Yeah.
And Saturn Valley.
Saturn Valley. Nothing to do there yet, but
True, but it is good to have.
we probably need it eventually.
Right. As we're walking up to the meteor, I'd like to direct your attention. We do actually have a prediction going on who will win the race. Be sure to put the responsible number of channel points on the line, and hopefully your predicted winner will win and earn you some extra points. We did get the meteor check, which is always lovely.
I missed what it was though.
Zombie
pig. Oh, so that's useless already.
It really is, isn't it?
Oh, but an OK pendant's really good to find.
True. JSR is going to be going and checking out who the kidnapped child in the graveyard is. I personally am preferable to Pooh.
I like a Jeff in these,
Okay, I can see it.
but any of them are good, really. Paula's good.
Paula, not bad. Paula is good, does not give you an extra check right now. Mad Cat says Saturn Valley check would be good for the presents. That is true. With the uncapped, that could be a really good strategy.
Yeah, there's 4 items in there. Oh, Vital Capsule's really nice for Paula. That's like perfect timing for that.
There you go.
She really needs the HP.
Now we are going to go ahead and see JSR place down the zombie paper. I think it's just to get rid of it out of the inventory.
Yeah, just to make some space. It doesn't take too much time.
No. So right now, they've got a couple checks in ONET. They've got the arcade check, which is 2 bosses, or they've got the library. A popular one is to go up to the library and go see what's sitting on the library stacks. Ooh, they do have the Bracer of Kings, as they are once again kind of going in opposite directions. The Jar of Fly Honey.
Ooh,
That is a hype
that's a very
item.
open seed already.
So, for those who don't know, Jar of Fly Honey, it is what we need in Saturn Valley. That will, in fact, let us go ahead and take care of Belch Base and get a Sanctuary. And that looks like the play, considering that Arcade looks a little rough as JSR takes the first wipe.
I think arnpoly might be on his way to as well. He does have a big league bat, though.
True. So hopefully that does help a little bit, but those spawns right there are pretty rough right there. Yeah, it's looking like Saturn Valley may be the direction the seed's kind of pushing them.
Yeah.
I imagine JSR is going to go that direction, having seen the arcade, and arnpoly is getting right behind them.
Yeah, there's just nothing else to do. And it opens the seed up a lot, because beating Belch Base gives you access to Tucson and Foresight.
True.
There's going to be a lot going on after that.
Now, going with the Belch Base, and assuming they don't immediately go take care of the Sanctuary, which do you prefer when you do your runs? What do you prefer, doing the Tucson, or do you go to Foresight?
I think Tucson. Tucson's quicker to check because there's just 2 checks and they're nice and close together. You've got Everdread in Berglund Park because we have Paula, and there's Apple Kid as well. So we can just walk up and get those quickly.
I agree with you. The OK pendant, it's not great, it's okay.
It's better than nothing.
Agreed. I said they do have the Bracer of Kings, so maybe we'll see that with Pooh. We do have the thick frying pan, the silver bracelet, Mad Cat. You were right; they've got some good items there. That's right. OK pendant is better than the Great Charm.
Usually.
Thankfully, with the randomizer, we don't have to wait 3 minutes to get behind into Belch Base. Thank goodness for that.
Oh, that would be terrible. Just a 3-minute
everybody
wait.
puts down their controller, goes get some water.
Right at the start of the seed, too.
Ooh, arnpoly with the first warp skip. Will they get the second one? Yes. And the Fobbies are an instant strike. Yeah, the seed was definitely pushing this direction.
Yeah.
Cat is saying that Curse adds the 3-minute wait. I don't know that I've seen that curse, and I don't know that I want to see that curse.
No, that's not real. Thankfully.
That would be a great April Fool's curse to add in, though.
That's a nice lot of experience from the Foppies. That's a really good start to the seed.
Anytime you can get that extra experience, especially at the start, yeah. The department store spook at Belch Base. That's not bad.
Yeah, we can just freeze him to death or bash him to death. That's quite a lot of damage, but just doesn't have much health.
Yeah. This will enable JSR to go to their first sanctuary should they choose. They can go take out Lilliput Steps.
Oh, there's also the teleport up there.
That is true. Got to take a little coffee break, right? Happy Village. That's another hype check.
Yeah, that's really good. There's a kid there. There's a sanctuary there.
And with Uncapped, you could potentially get some items up in the Cultist House as well.
Yeah, there's a couple in there.
Got the excellent despawns. The despawns in Little Footsteps is an amazing thing to do.
Yeah,
The enemies here hit like trucks.
they're very annoying enemies. They put you to sleep as well. It's very hard to deal with.
Okay, so logically, first Sanctuary was the Guardian Mole, number 3.
That should go down fairly easily.
I would hope so.
It's very weak to freeze, so yeah. Oh, both of them are going for the Sanctuary.
It's a good check. You're right here. Might as well take care of it.
Yeah, you don't want to come back there.
And like you said, that does open up Tucson and Foreside. So that is pretty cool. The third strongest Sank. You know what? We'll take it there, Unknown. You gotta love the feeling of when enemies run away from you as you are leaving a sanctuary. Nothing feels a little bit more like power.
Except for when you run into them anyway, because they're in the way.
Yeah. Or they're standing right in the doorway and you're like, alright, what are you doing here? We do get the photo skip from JSR. That is an always excellent skip because there's nothing worse than alright, I walked out just fine and now I have to sit down for a second. Now the small question is, will they take the warp beta within the small space between the buildings, or they go downstairs and use warp?
Well, there's also a Mr. Saturn inside who gives you some items. So maybe one of them goes to check that. GSR isn't.
This is my personal favorite warping space right after Low Footsteps. Is right there, you're good to go.
Yeah, me too. You can get out from the top half, but I can never manage.
It does look like JSR might be posturing for a Tucson. Yep, there we go. The Tucson with the photo skip by Arn. Different technique, but just as good. And there's the teleport right there.
Yeah, not even checking the shop.
This is true.
Shops are a little bit nerfed in these settings because the item levels are down a bit. So you might not find anything good in them.
That is true. Looks like we are gonna go ahead and do the Apple Kid and the Berglund Park like you had suggested earlier. I'm here for this check.
Did he remember food though? I think Paula still has some.
Paula starts with a food item, as I recall correctly.
Yeah, as long as you don't get rid of it.
There's nothing worse than having to be like, instead of going up and getting a food item, like, all right, Apple Kid, I guess I'll give you a hamburger or something a little bit more valuable.
Yeah.
Signed banana before we go to Portside? You can't complain with that.
Third Sanctuary already.
And then Electro Spectre, an interesting choice. Franklin Badge makes this a little funner, but I don't think we're going to have a problem with it.
Yeah.
There you go.
He gives you a ton of experience as well.
Truth. But what will he give us? I am personally hoping for a diamond. Police badge?
Useless.
Oof.
Yeah.
Not as good as the wad of bills, am I right?
Yeah. Yeah, now there's a bit more of a decision to make between Foresight and Happy Happy.
Where would you go?
JSR's going to Foresight. I think I would choose Happy Happy, like, hopefully get the kid check if they have cabin key.
True. I would probably go the same direction. Yeah, the warping right out of Berglund is... it's always a bad day when you accidentally bump into somebody.
Yeah, like the guy who walks around at the entrance.
Is walking faster than the bus? You know what? That's a great question, Mad Cat. And I don't know. I don't know that I've ever
the same. I think somebody timed it at some point, and I think it's about the same.
Tolmar is saying very slightly faster from 3 to 4 side.
Ah, okay. It's slower to Tucson because it drops you off at a weird point. But yeah, 4 side makes sense because it's quite a long walk.
Truth. And it is an input break. I'll give you that one. Looks like JSR did go talk to the buff flying man. We will not be back to see him.
I hope we are.
With the Franklin badge. Now, here's the question. If you get the key to the cabin from Carpenter, do you go get Flying Man?
Yeah, probably. He speeds up fights a lot, and you do only have to take the one fight to get there.
Looks like we did do a little bit of stealing.
Yeah, stealing some brain food lunches. They're nice to have. It's hard to find psychic point restoration.
Truth. Especially with right now, you got the ability to use PK power for both kids.
Yeah.
Gotta have it. Got that excellent and clean stutter stepping from JSR. Anybody catch what Mine's item was? I don't think that I've seen it. Arn may be going and checking it. Did you happen to catch it, Sarah?
I didn't. Oh, it's meteorite piece. So
Ooh.
I think you might be trying to skip that and maybe just go straight for the 5 sanctuaries. Because mine's is a pretty long check.
That's a play. I think after the second match, 5 Sanks is looking mighty appealing. Ooh.
Yeah.
Between a bear and moles. Now Arn is going to go for Magnet Hill check. So we got a divergence, but each of them are going to have a different number of the different sanctuaries.
Yeah.
The Platinum Band. There's your unscaled items right there.
Yeah. Oh, look, non-stick fry pan. That's the best one that you can find in these settings.
Starman Deluxe is, you know what?
It goes down quick.
Easy defeat.
Yeah. We've got some really good weapons at this point, so a lot of enemies are just going to go down to a couple turns of bashing. Yeah, no exit mice so far. We could have gone to get them from Tucson when we were there.
It's a long check.
Yeah. It does save time, though.
True.
Oh, it looks like Magnet Hill was pretty high scale.
It looks that way. Will Arn be able to pull it off?
No.
No.
That's too much.
Arn's going back to 3. I I don't know that I...
Oh.
Okay. Accidental input.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't understand the logic of that one, but I get it.
The logic was that it was a mistake. Yeah, it happens.
That Franklin badge has some interesting uses here coming up. Ooh, we are gonna get the cabin fight though by Arn.
Yeah, just taking it. That's fair. It's not a very slow fight. The cultists are very low level.
And the Mondo Mole is a cult leader.
Just turn one
Ooh.
paralysis.
But that absolutely crushing blow, they might not have been in logic.
Yeah, but it's fine now. Even though it's really high level, just paralysis wins this fight by itself. It's gonna take a little while though.
But it's gonna be great. Great
Wow.
EXP.
21,000. Yeah, we've gone the wrong way. I think either Mines or Moonside is the right way from here.
Ooh, Hawkeye, definitely not a great item to have at this moment.
We're pretty far away from finding Deep Darkness at this point.
Yeah, a little bit.
And even then, it doesn't really get you anything unless you find the Shyness book as well.
Bro, I agree. I also would worship the third strongest mole. Back to the arcade, an interesting choice.
Oh yeah, maybe this is okay now. I always forget to come back to stuff like this.
It'll be interesting to see what the mayor gives us for beating up the bosses here.
Yeah, I don't know really what we can get. Maybe a UFO engine at some point. We don't have many ways to get teleports from here to get to the rest of the seed. And that would be one.
Yeah, that's true. Just trying to think about like what would be some really good items. Shack key would be a good one.
Yeah, that'd be
Not
nice.
vanilla. Mad Cat, do not tempt me with the good time of printing a 3D Mondo Mole.
Yeah, key to the shack.
There's the shack key.
So, might just take care of that now. It's the only thing left in our net.
Yeah, might as well take it out. No need to come back for anything ever.
Oh, it's meme time. Oh no, invalid run.
Oof. JSR does not know where the meteorite piece is. They have not walked into Foreside yet, though.
Yeah.
So they may be waiting to do their cleanup in Foreside because once they clear Key to the Shack, that's it for them.
Yeah.
They pretty much are being directly funneled to Foreside at that point.
Yeah.
Run disqualified. I agree. They're J-Toll.
Yeah, arnpoly's checked mines and sewers, but GSR hasn't been yet.
True.
We know that the meteorite piece is in mines, but GSR doesn't yet. Some very full inventories here.
It's the downside of taking all the brain food lunches.
Yeah.
Gotta balance those inventories.
Yeah, I think that might be a bit overkill. I would maybe have gone for like 1 or 2. So this is going to be like 3rd sank probably. So it's actually quite high level. Most likely.
Yeah. That was some clean stuttering by JSR. That mouse is stuttering right there, especially with the fast walk.
Yeah, and just taking this big slug fight. We've got the good AoE damage, so it's
They
not
never
too bad.
stood a chance. There you go, taking the butterfly to heal right up there. Can't blame you, go walk in. Pretty full power points. Another platinum band. Pretty sure that's the highest we can get for this max level.
Yeah, it should be. The only thing above that are like the Pixie's bracelet and stuff. That's the kind of things that get cut off by item level 50.
You called it 3rd sanctuary right here. The Kraken fight.
Kraken should be okay.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. With those, I think both of them have platinum bands on, so they got the defense.
Yeah, the OK pendants are helping against the fire. No, Kraken doesn't resist freeze. He's like normal resistance to it. Yeah, 50% is pretty average.
arnpoly with the high meme. We'll take it. We'll take it. Now, where JSR is pretty much going to be funneled right into Foresight at this point.
Yeah, I think there's literally nothing else left. Except Mines and Moonside. Ooh, bonking on the first teleport. I always used to try and get that one, but it just didn't. I've just never been able to get it consistently.
I'm pretty bad at the alpha teleports. I will always go for a beta.
Yeah.
This is the first game of the night there, Prue. The second one did get postponed, so this is the only one for the night that is scheduled up.
Yeah.
Now JSR is going to find out about the meteorite piece. Now, do you take this fight right here? Do you go into Mole Cave right now, or do you go, I don't need the meteorite piece yet, I'm going to come back after doing something else?
I might just take it. It does give you a teleport right away. Oh, JSR's passing up on it too. I think he might be trying, because he has the signed banana, so he might be just going for that first. I think even if you're not going to Gygus, you might need it for the teleport, because we're kind of boxed into between Onet and Foresight right now.
So my thought process is, Magnet Hill, if the item check there is Monkey Invitation or Pencil Eraser or UFO Engine, and then Moonside is the opposite with the Pencil Eraser or Monkey Invitation, you have a warp right there as well.
Yeah, that's another way out. So we have a few ways out. It's just that Meteorite Pieces is like a confirmed one, and we don't know what the other ones are yet.
True.
But still, we do need to do sewers at some point. It's just our 4th sanctuary, so may as well check it. If you get lucky, then you do get to skip out on Mole Cave, which is nice.
You don't think anything is faster than first try Gygus unless Star Master has Underworld? Might I direct you to the second race? I believe it was between... Who was it between? In the second race of the tournament, there was a first attempt Gygus versus a Pink Cloud Magic Can't finish. There you go, Lyle. Thank you for calling that.
Yeah.
You and Daniel RGT. That the first try Gygus wasn't the winner, unfortunately. It was 2 seconds slower.
Like 2.5 seconds.
I would highly recommend watching that race there, Mad Cat.
Yeah.
It
was a good race.
Exciting. The heavily armored Pokey in the sewers, not too bad. Not too bad. I personally like heavily armored Pokey just because of the one-on, one-off nature of the fight.
Yeah. He also just only attacks every other turn. He's just not that scary, and you can paralyze him too, which is nice.
True. Also, that is true, Daniel, that first try Gygus was technically faster if you didn't die to Gygus. I agree. There is the 4th Sanctuary for JSR, so that does technically open up the possibility of a Gygus finish. But are they going to go for it? Or are they going to go for 5 in Magicant or the dreaded 6? Shyness Book?
Shyness Book.
I would call it a Gygus right here. Go back for Meteorite Piece. Have a great evening.
This could be the 6th Sanct Seed. If you find a way to Deep Darkness, you do that and go through Lumen Hall to get to Fire Springs. That's 6. But we do need the teleport for that.
True.
And I think there's a good chance it's in Cave of the Past, past the Meteorite Piece check. arnpoly trying to despawn 1 bug and gets 4 mice instead.
The army of rats.
Just taking the bug. That's fair.
I would do the same. Daniel saying this seed gag is almost for sure fastest. I am leaning that direction, but also, man, the entertainment value in me says I really want to see a 5 or a 6 Sank. JSR is going for Moonside, so that could be indications of hoping for the 5.
Yeah, I think it depends what teleport you get. I think at this point I would go Mole Cave to get the teleport, and then maybe you go for the 5 or 6 Sanks.
So, thinking about logic for a second here. Right now, the only good item that I would argue that has some value would actually be the UFO engine at this point. That takes us to summers, which gives us a warp. Because right now, Moonside's not going to give us a warp. Unless...
running out of checks in the places that we have.
Right. The only other item that I could think that would actually give us anything is maybe a diamond, just to prolong it by 1 extra check.
Yeah, just do a bit of a fetch quest.
Pretty much. Diamond to Venus, which gives us an ever-decreasing pool of usable items.
Oh, Yogurt's a fencer as well.
True. That would give us... I mean, the best option at that point would then be Jeff.
Yeah.
For Boogie Tent and an item.
2 items, because Monotoli has 1 as well.
True. Good call, good call. Will JSR get the text despawn? No. So
1 pixel too high.
Do you want to explain the text skip?
Yeah, so there's a trigger there that triggers all of these dialogues to happen, and you can just walk around it, but it's the very bottom pixel of the room. And because we're moving at skip sandwich speed, you move like 2 pixels per amount of time. So there's a chance that if you hold down all the way to the wall, you actually end up 1 pixel away instead of actually the bottom pixel. So you kind of need to hold walk as you're doing that to make sure you get the right pixel.
I generally take the I'm going to walk and take that little extra frames or so. We do have a Master Belch on the Moonside boss. Not too bad of a check. Arn is going for the meteorite piece, so this could be.
Yeah, I think he's just going for it. That Master Belch gave a ton of experience, so that might have been quite high level.
What is the monkey going to give us today? Hieroglyph copy. That's not great.
That means if we get UFO engine, we can get all the way to Lost Underworld from Summers.
But the only place where that could be is nowhere they can do without getting the meteorite piece.
Yeah, everything's behind meteorite piece at this point. I think we might have exhausted literally every check.
The game is telling them, look, four Sank Geigus, let's try it. I think the best warp that they could get from Star Master would be Deep Dark. I don't know that Penda Village has ever given out. I don't know that I've ever seen it.
No, it
given
isn't.
as a warp. Yeah, okay. Thank you, Daniel. I've played a ton of Seeds, but I don't know that I'd ever seen it. So there you go. The best option is Deep Dark. That would cut out having to do the pyramid, but with the hieroglyph copying, I think that Star Master's going to give Scaraba or Summer.
Oh yeah, that could be true as well. Delampu with Karaki.
I do believe we have the Shyness book.
Yeah, we do. We have Shyness book and Hawkeye. Oh yeah, if you somehow get to Tender Village without using the Hawkeye first, it looks weird. Like some of the darkness is still there, but you're clearly never supposed to be over there in that state.
Oof. Those fights downstairs. Too many.
We've got the 3rd strongest ants.
Not too bad, though.
No.
Get the exit knife at this point. Usable for this dungeon.
Found a repel sandwich as well, too. I'm not sure if I've seen any of them yet.
I think that's the only one that I've seen. Repel sandwiches are great for Cave of the Past. If you're going to go do it.
You really want 3. 3 lets you skip all the spawns. 2 is iffy, but doable.
Well, welcome in, Angel. You may know nothing. Perfectly fine. We hope that it's entertaining nonetheless. This is a PK Scramble. It's a PK Scramble 4 Sync Geigus C with 2 alt wins, uncapped, unscaled items, and max 50 level in the boxes. So arnpoly is going to go ahead and get his meteorite piece. Is he going to get the photo skip?
Maybe. I think he goes straight right from there. He gets it. No,
looking iffy?
Like...
No, okay.
There he is. Fuzzy Pickles.
Right now, Falcon, the number of Sanks that are available is actually 0.
Yeah, we have 4 done.
everything is locked behind Starmaster in future Cave of the Past. Great names.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fair. Hawkeye was a long time ago, back when it was completely useless.
Truth.
Yeah.
While JSR is finishing out this cave, want to go ahead and point out, go ahead and give our runners a follow there on the old Twitch TV. They're putting on an excellent show tonight, as well as go follow my wonderful co-commentator, Sarah. Do an excellent job. Everybody is doing an amazing job. Thank you for everybody putting on this tournament and allowing all of us to showcase our individual talents, as well as provide a little bit of entertainment for you all through the next few weeks.
There's a lot of good people to follow in this tournament, so if you want to watch people play Earthbound fast.
All I can say is I play Earthbound. I don't know that I'd add the word fast to it. JSR is definitely going to go for the photo skip. Will they get it? Yes. You can follow via the stream title now. Good point out. Thank you, Unknown. 2 Kid Gygus. That's always scary.
Yeah. No brain shock. Brain shocks helps so much. So let's see what this is. Winters.
Gross! Winters was technically an option.
Yeah, I think we just ignore that. Arnpoly's going to take a look though.
Ooh.
Okay,
so is PSR.
I suppose it's a nice quick check if you just look at the item, see what's there.
Looking at it, like it was pointed out, 2 Kid Gygus. Do you do it? I would be very, pointing it out, I'd be very hesitant to go do 2 Kid Gygus.
Yeah. I think Arnpoly's going for it. JSR is going to Foresight, so we're seeing a split.
Gonna turn in that yogurt dispenser and go to the 48th floor.
This is a pretty slow check, but it's probably quite a bit safer than what Arnpoly's doing.
Truth. You'd be looking for non-Gygus options as well there, Fedora? Me too.
Yeah. Yeah,
First
you
of all,
want to.
Apple Kid needs to be kind to let him pass. Apple Kid's like, no.
There we go.
Oop, oop. Who knows? Apple Kid may be saving Arn there. So Arnpoly is going to enter Cave of the Past at around 42:10-15.
Yeah.
42:10.
Yes, I think 2 repels. There was another one in Cave of the Past.
I did not, until this tournament started, I did not know that there was an item there in the wreckage.
Yeah, it's good too. It's like usually either a repel sandwich or like a cup of life noodles.
I am learning things all the time. That's always revival repel. There you go.
Do you have a guess for the assistant? I'm gonna go Guardian General. That's a fun one.
I am gonna go with Frankenstein 3. If it's available, I will always say Frankie. Starman Deluxe off the table.
Yeah, we've seen Starman Deluxe.
Diamond Dog,
no.
I do not believe is possible.
No, illegal, banned. It's too awful.
There we go. The item there was the diamond.
Yeah.
So
Turn that in straight away.
if Arn gets this in first try, that'll be a big time save.
Yeah, if all goes well, he'll be finishing before GSR even gets to Magic Hand. Oh, there's a pack of
Geigus is
bubblegum.
kind. We could potentially see a sub-hour. Although with
Yeah.
that Geigus cutscene, I mean, Boogie Tent, not bad.
Oh, Boogie Tent's resistant to freeze though, so that's kind of annoying. We do at least have some good weapons though.
We did get bubblegum from JSR, so that's Pond Cave, but is it going to be enough? Phase 2 Geigus. I think that JSR is going for 5 Sank Magic Can. So will Geigus be nice?
Yeah, I think that might have been the hardest part, phase 1, and we got through it, so it's looking good so far.
The scary, the other scary part is now Ness could feel weird.
Yeah, that's
Oh.
very scary.
Yeah, it could be you try to heal at a clutch moment and it don't work. Everybody say hi to the MS Paint Beast Tessie we know and love. Let's see the Tessies in chat. The Franklin badge did put in work, reflected that the PSI from Geigus as we're entering into the phase 3 prayers. If you have prayer emotes, drop them in the chat. Always fun to see everybody's cool prayer emotes.
Oh, that's a good bit of luck for arnpoly. Ness got confused and hit himself out of confusion. So now we get to actually life up in phase 3.
There you go. Dungeon Man is praying as well. It's looking good for Arn.
HP's getting very low though.
Ooh, mortal damage to Ness. Didn't
Oh,
get
and
this. Ooh.
So we just need to see no freezes from here. One more freeze and arnpoly's done.
I think it's
Every other attack doesn't do anything.
let's all pray.
And
This
I
does
have,
give JSR a chance though.
I have no idea how many prayers are left. Maybe 4 or 5?
Okay,
Yeah,
that
Thunder
lightning
does,
did reflect.
Thunder does nothing because we have the Franklin badge. Flash does nothing, we already have the worst status. It's just the freeze.
That could have really helped Arn there.
Wow, this is a really nice Geigus. So many Thunders.
Geigus is kind to us today. As JSR is going to Pond Cave,
Oh,
Arn
2 more to go.
Arn is getting the big crush, but
Yeah,
Ooh.
that's... If that was 1 turn later, he would have won, but I think that's too
Yep.
slow.
yep,
Yeah.
JSR is back in. Arn will have to take a reset, or or try it, or go to Magic Camp. Either way, JSR's got a chance.
Yeah, he's taking the reset anyway to get his repel sandwiches back.
Geigus is the great equalizer of runners.
Yeah,
And
he'll get you.
it is not over till it's over.
No.
So you have got the "you won" speech.
Oh, he's running it back. That's
This gives
Yeah.
JSR an opportunity, especially with I believe they have the 2 repel sandwiches. That could get you bulk through Magic Cant right here. So
that's almost enough for Magic Hand.
yeah.
But yeah, you can make 2 work pretty well.
Exactly. Hold the GGs till the game is over. The final prayer has been cast, and no one is in Magic Cant. Arn is going to be running it back, so we will have to see.
Is it a beefy Guardian General? He just won't die. There we go.
There we go. Speak of the devil. It's not over until you've been invited into the commentary. There we go. There's our 5th sanctuary for JSR. The Rainy Circle. The doors to Magic Cant have been opened up as Arn is entering the final room right before Gygas. Last Bird's not good enough, apparently. No, it's not. Apparently, the Gygas cutscene is so much longer than anticipated. But I would like to point out, I believe in that race, Lau and Daniel RGT, that this was right around the same time that Daniel was going into Magic Cant. So JSR might eke it out. You did Pink Cloud, didn't you? JSR does have repels.
Yeah, he has a couple. I think he might only have 1 actually. He
Oh.
didn't check the phase distorter, so it might be a bit of a rough Magic Hand. Oh, he has a DX as well. Never mind. Yeah, he's got enough.
Daniel entered Magic Cant while Lyle was on Prayer 8. Oof. And Jimothy, you might be right. The Gygas cutscene is where the 3 minutes from Grapefruit Falls went. We have found it. Everybody, you can stop looking under the chairs. We are entering Phase 2 again for Arn as JSR is entering the Sea of Eden.
Yeah, I think this is pretty much done. Maybe, like, Carbon Dog gives him some trouble. But,
Yeah? Is it?
Starman Jr. And I think Paul has PSI shield, so he should be fine here.
Yep, there's his PSI shield. As Arn is entering Phase 3, going to be starting those prayers.
It's a bit of a slow fight just because Starman Jr. is one of those bosses that's almost immune to freeze, so we're having to rely on PK Thunder instead, which is not ideal.
Oh, what's wrong with the 25% hit rate?
Oh, he's just going for the auto at this point. Just bash him down. I respect it. Yeah.
Starman Jr. is down. Everybody, let's see some GGs in chat for JSR, who has finished with a time of 52:31. Everybody, let us drop some GGs. That was an excellent run by JSR. But let's not direct our attention away from Arn here for a minute as they're going through, I believe, the prayers. Congratulations to everyone who got their channel points prediction correct. Congratulations to JSR. Now, Ness is still feeling a little weird. Will he do it again and hit himself out of it? Your brain is scrambled, there, Angel. Hey, none of us have used Brain Shock. I don't think none of us had Brain Shock this seed. Ooh, Ness not able to use PowerPoints. JSR, GG, congratulations.
Hello,
Thank you so
GG.
much.
Good run.
Man,
good
that is-
run.
Oh, thank you. I forgot how exciting it is to race in a tournament, man. My heart's pounding right now.
Well, that going for the 5 Magic Can't definitely changed it up. I think that added a new layer to this season.
Absolutely. I can't agree more. I mean, I was in go mode pretty early, I think about like 41 minutes or so, but I knew that it was pretty linear. So I was like, okay, well, it's going to give me access to something, right? It's not going to give me nothing but the UFO engine and the police badge and the yogurt dispenser. And I mean, it's got to give me something. And it was a process of elimination. The only thing I was afraid of is that I was going to keep getting like breadcrumbs leading to deep darkness and stuff. But I was kind of a little bit swearing under my breath until I saw that pack of bubblegum. Then I just said, all right, I just got to go. Just got to go and hope that if he went after Gygas that he was cranky and... Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened. He went after Gygas. He got there before you, but Gygas killed him first try. He just finished now. So, really close one.
Gygas is so difficult, especially with this particular flag set, because you don't have any like higher end defense like rain pendants or anything like that. So you have to play a very defensive game, and it's not that hard if you get a little bit of good luck. But in a race like this, I'm already nervous just walking around on it and stuff. Like I don't need.
Right.
So that was my strategy going into this race, was straight up 5 sinks. I was gonna die on that hill.
There you go. Want to throw out GG's to arnpoly. They did the last prayers, but time's not over till it officially says you won.
Yeah.
There you go. There it is. GG. Everybody drop some GG's for Arn having a time of 55:33. GG. That
GG.
was both sub-hour runs.
Yeah.
Like that's nothing to sneeze at. And I would like to point out, everybody, you were right. 3 minutes was our Grapefruit Falls time. There you go. Congratulations. We'll see about Arn getting in here as well. But that was an excellent run. We were talking about the virtues of potential Magic Can't. I think that's going to change the tournament going forward, especially through all the matches showing 8.
Absolutely. I think the dynamics of alternate wins, they don't always come into play necessarily. I think there are certain flag sets where going to Gygas is definitely the play, but having that in the back of your mind, it's unlike any other randomizer. I mean, I've been racing randomizers for 6.5 years, and mostly like Zelda and other ones like that, but none of those have the same dynamic that this has. Not in the same flag set where there's different ways to win. I feel like it makes it not only a very unique experience, but a very exciting one. I mean, you guys saw that in that race a couple days ago with Lilo Veer and Daniel, where it looked like Lilo had that knocked up. I mean, we thought it was over, and he snuck in and won it by, I think it was like 2 seconds. So
Yeah.
It's exciting not only for the viewers, but it makes every move you make, your pulse gets a little bit faster and you start to sweat. And I'm like, it's not even that hot in here. Why am I sweating?
I can agree with that one. I would highly recommend, for those who are viewing right now, give PK Scramble a try. It is, like you said, JSR, it is one of the best randomizers that I've played in a while. And I've been doing it about the same amount of time, 6 years or so. And you're right, there is so much attention put into this game and love that you can see the community coming out for it. And the community group and the Discord is a pretty tight-knit group. And there's always people who are able to talk about it and things like that. Man, it's a great community to be in. So I highly agree with that.
Earthbound's probably my favorite game of all time, and the vanilla speedrun is a ton of fun, but it's very intimidating for a lot of people. And I love the vanilla speedrun too, but it's a long and committed experience. You know, it's a 4+ hour race for the average runner, or run, excuse me. So when you're a newer runner, it's pretty intimidating. And I think this is a great gateway into getting into not only vanilla runs, but being able to compete and play with Earthbound in a way that you wouldn't be able to experience. And I think that's kind of exciting, not only just because of the nature of randomizer, but like I said before, this is a very dynamic randomizer, not only with the alternate wins, but there's so many different flag sets. It just makes so many ways you can experience my favorite game, and I'm sure a lot of people watching would agree. This is just a very special game, and there's so many different varieties. You can play the full game. There's I really like the race flag set. I also really like the Dr. Saturn one. I think that one's pretty good.
That one's one of my favorites.
Yeah,
I mean,
I will say. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was just finishing up. Go ahead.
I will say that through the Doc Saturn PK Scramble, I know I personally have influenced 2 members of my community to go out and try vanilla Earthbound, and through NSO, the Switch, like that's never been easier. And going through the Earthbound category on Twitch, I've seen growth, saying, "Hey, there's people playing at vanilla, and then you'll see someone playing at PK Scramble, and then it's just growing." And I'm excited to see how it goes. And doing tournaments like this, I think it's really good for community, as well as just bringing everybody who's in it together, and then bringing more people into the fold, as it were.
Absolutely, it's very exciting.
Now,
I did want to say GG's to arnpoly. Arn and I go back. He, if you don't know, he also created the Zelda 1 Ancient Dungeon hack, and Zelda 1 is probably the game I'm most known for. So, him and I have known each other for a very long time. I'm very honored to have this chance to have a race with him, and I'm glad it was a close and exciting race. I can't wait to watch it back. So I just want to say GG's to him. And thank you to everybody on commentary and restream duty, and all the people behind the scenes, all the folks running the tournament, and of course the community for welcoming me back for this tournament. I'm thrilled to be here, and I can't wait for my next race.
Hard agree. I'll throw it out there again. Be sure to follow both of these lovely runners who have provided an amazing set of entertainment for tonight, as well as go follow the amazing Sarah, who's on co-commentary with me today. Thank you so much. If you feel like it, you can follow me on Twitch as well. I also do the PK Scramble Doc Saturn for the most part. But give everybody here a follow. I also want to extend that thank you to J Toll for creating this randomizer, as well as just all the admins in the community who are helping set this up and run it. They're doing an excellent job. It has been an amazing opportunity and an amazing time just getting to do this. So thank you to everybody for all the support throughout the community and the tournament. And I'm looking forward to the next few matches as well. Looks like we are rating out. So thank you everybody for tuning in. Make sure to give everyone a follow here. So anything else, Sarah?
No, thanks for commentating. Thanks for running. GG's.
GG's, everyone.
Thanks a lot, everyone. Have a great night.
Hey, you too.